Guys, it's Ed Mack here, and I have a great idea. See, it's hard for us to deliver information via the newspaper, and what I've learned in Arizona that we have from the top in our state all the way down to city and county government, you guys, they're not going to investigate their own kind. That's just a fact, okay? It's not going to happen. It's a club, and I'm not a part of that club because I've decided not to be a part of it. And it's sad as local law enforcement, our deputies and state police don't really understand how the inner workings of our government goes. And it's sad, you guys. You have no idea. See, I've been on the inside. I know how it works. I suggest this. If I am privileged to be elected your next sheriff, I'm going to have a podcast. A lot of people say there's nothing you can do about the courts, Ed. Listen to me. When you're sheriff, you have a lot of influence, okay? And I figured if I, oh good, my ex-wife has texted me telling me the baby had a good day. Now, having that type of influence, we got to be able to, how am I going to deliver stuff to the people? What's going on with city council in Bullitt or Kingman or what's going on with the board of supervisors? Or what are they concocting in the back room with your tax money? How would I deliver that? Podcast. I was thinking, because I just had a meeting with someone, one of our elected officials, I'm not going to mention who the person is. We talked for about 2 hours today. How about this? Ed Mack Podcast, where the voter is the star of the show. You can bring all your concerns and complaints. Even employees of the county. There's a whistleblower law. And it's like, so-and-so city council told me I have to do this or that. Or there was sexual harassment by the chief of police. And then they covered it up. And you're going to be able to go on the show, and I'll be your sheriff, which means that I'm going to be able to protect you. Meaning no one's going to be able to hurt you. Okay? You're going to be able to share your concerns and then also your ideas that we can do to help our county. So now we can deliver the news to the people. So I figured if I did a high propensity flyer, everyone has, phones and computers, then they'll be able to get this 30-minute podcast every single day. And I could probably start it now, you guys. Hang on, let me flip my burger. So basically, we'll have, it's going to be good because I know a lot of you people tell me that you don't want to speak out. And it's because you're afraid of losing your job. Even if you work at McDonald's, you're afraid to speak out and say, hey, Ed Mack, I want to do this and that, or this is going on. You're afraid to express your concerns because you're afraid of getting arrested. You're afraid of getting ticketed. You're afraid of the courts. I understand your concerns, but you guys, you have one chance at this, okay? If I get elected, you have one chance. Don't you understand? I will make do of what I'm saying. We'll be able to clean this county up through this podcast because now, the city council, because like I said, the newspapers, I know the editor of our newspaper. He's a good guy. But he can only put out what he's told, okay? Meaning that there will be there's censor. Trust me, there's some censoring on everything. And it's because, it's such a good old boy club here. I'm not saying the newspapers. I'm just saying it's a good old boy club here, you guys. God, I wish I can plug something in here and put it in you. Everything I've seen and everything I've heard. I really wish I could do that for you people. Next year I have a lot of money coming in, okay? I'm going to be able to do a lot of things for our county. I feel that our courts are unfair, and the voter is going to be able to go on, be protected by the sheriff on the podcast and say, this is what happened to me in the court. Once the people get this delivery method to the people, once people get on board, it's like we can start demanding our mayors and our city council and our board of supervisors and our senators and our House representatives to do things because guess what? Everyone's in tune on this podcast. The voter is informed. This is what I want to do, you guys. Now I'm asking, any of you guys want to help me out with this? Let's get this podcast going, okay? I'm not elected yet, but I know a lot of people are not going to stand up right now because I'm not elected, so they're not going to be able to have that protection that they're looking for. But I promise you guys, I will protect you, just to let you guys know. I'm making a burger for lunch. I will protect you. And you guys are going to be able to you guys are going to be able to express yourselves without any fear of retaliation. Even the officers and deputies are going to be able to come up because they'll be protected by a good sheriff that's going to protect their civil rights and their constitutional rights, and I'm going to do that for you guys. We really can clean this county up, and we can actually become we could become an example. Now, I was talking to this elected official. I said, why haven't they done anything to me yet, you think? And that official says, you have a lot of dirt on everyone, Ed. You have a lot, and they don't know what you have. And that's the problem. Because I'm like, man, my truck hasn't caught on fire yet. You know what I mean? It's to that depth, you guys, because, yeah. Actually, I have something right now I'm working on that I actually can remove and I'm going to. I'm going to remove an elected official from office. I have the proof of it. It's already in the works, and you guys are going to be horrified when you see what happened. And it's something that was swept under the rug hard, you guys. And matter of fact, laws have been changed, I believe, over this whole thing. I'm not sure, but it's too late. What's done in the past is in the past, and I already have it, and they have it in the right hands. So that will be delivered. I already talked to newspapers about it. Newspapers know what's going on, and eventually it's going to be delivered. They have no choice but to deliver it, and because it's outside the state now. You guys, I'm working for you. Don't say I'm not. Some of you guys are naysayers. I'm working behind the scenes to get this county in good shape. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna have my burger. Remember that name, Ed Mack.